What is up, guys? I have a replay for you guys using the H.A.T deck. It's not really to showcase the H.A.T deck, but to showcase my opponent's Majestic Mech skill drain deck. I've never seen anyone use the Majestic Mechs in a skill drain deck, but it seems like a pretty cool idea. So let's start up this replay. I started with a pretty good hand here. My fire hand, 2 artifacts, trap trick trap hole, a pot of dichotomy, and a pot of duality. Usually I like getting pot of duality late game, but opening up with it isn't too bad. My opponent attacks in the fire hand, pops his monster, I summon my ice hand. These hands, the fire and ice hand, were really the star monsters in the deck for this duel because they kept my opponent on the edge the entire time. Every time he summoned a monster, my fire hand popped it. Every time he had his one back row, my ice hand popped it. So here he went for his Beast King Barbaros to make it 34, and then attacked over my ice hand. I popped his bottomless. Had I not had ice hand on board, it might have been a different story, but I was lucky enough to have ice hand on the field, especially something like my fire hand. Here I got my artifact Sanctum, and I activated duality to grab my bottomless. Now, here's where I'm a little confused, because with pot of duality, when you check the log, it shows that I grabbed trap hole, bottomless trap hole, which means my opponent saw it, and I don't understand why. Right here, he sacks his Beast King knowing I have bottomless. So if any of you can point out some sense to that, leave it in the comment section down below. And the other thing, instead of playing the other artifact, I don't remember the name of it, I'll put it in the description box down below. I'm playing this one and this one instead. This card is a lot better than the other one. It's like a red sword. It's the opposite of this one. But this card is a lot better. I think it's a lot easier to access in the deck, a lot easier to get out, and it doesn't backfire on you as easily. So here I got this out. I switch my fire hand and I attack in to get some damage. And then right here, my opponent summons his Mist Archfiend with its effect. So then at the end phase it would be destroyed and he takes out the damage. But he gets this damaging right here. And then my fire hand pops his monster. I summon my ice hand and he surrenders. So I just wanted to show you guys just his deck. That was pretty much it. The only skill drain deck I've seen that uses the Majestic Mechs and Mist Archfiend. So in the comment section down below, let me know what you guys think about his deck. And if any of you have a build of his deck, just leave it in the comment section down below. Maybe a more consistent build, because his is horrible from what I see. And don't forget to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content.